Kim Kardashian once found herself in a position many people quietly experience, but rarely talk about. She admitted she didn't feel financially safe in her marriage to Kanye West. Let that sink in. A billionaire. Feeling financially unsafe. It's almost like hearing that the CEO of a water company is secretly dehydrated. But behind the shock factor lies something surprisingly universal. Money dynamics in relationships can get complicated, no matter who you are. So the question becomes, if this can happen to someone with Kim's resources, what does that mean for the rest of us? Curious? Good. Let's dig deeper. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We love to pretend that money and romance live in two separate universes. Like money is at the bank doing adult things and romance is somewhere else lighting scented candles and making Taylor Swift-coded playlists. But the truth? Money walks into every relationship without knocking. Sometimes it shows up politely in a budget conversation. Sometimes it kicks the door down like, surprise, let's argue. And sometimes, like in Kim's case, it quietly creates an imbalance that doesn't become obvious until much later. Financial insecurity doesn't always mean someone is broke. Sometimes it means you don't have access to shared assets. You feel pressured not to ask for financial transparency. Your partner makes unpredictable money decisions. You feel financially powerless, even if you're successful. You depend on someone else for major expenses. Sound familiar? If you're nodding a little too hard right now, don't worry. You're not alone, and the next section reveals why. Hang tight, the story is about to get even more relatable. Financial insecurity doesn't usually walk in wearing a neon sign that says, "Hello, I'm a problem." It starts subtly. Maybe you hesitate before making a small purchase, even though you can afford it. Maybe you avoid checking your account because the stress feels heavier than the overdraft fee. Maybe your partner makes most of the money decisions and you just go with it, even when something feels off. This can happen in households earning $500 a month or $500 million a month. Experts say financial insecurity often comes from lack of transparency. When one partner knows everything about the money and the other partner knows basically nothing. Unequal power dynamics. This is where someone who earns more or controls more, unintentionally or intentionally, dominates financial decisions. Emotional spending or erratic money behavior. One partner invests, saves, or budgets. The other partner buys a Lamborghini on a Tuesday because it felt right spiritually. According to Kim, she didn't feel financially secure during her marriage despite Kanye's wealth and success. So Kim feeling unsafe financially wasn't about the amount of money. Many experts say this dynamic is more common than we think, especially when one partner is financially dominant or financially unpredictable. Could this be happening in your relationship without you even realizing it? Let's find out. Take a moment and check these off mentally. You hesitate to ask your partner about money. If the topic feels off limits, it's a sign something's wrong. You don't know where important accounts or savings are. Access is power. Lack of access is vulnerability. You rely on your partner for most major expenses. Even when you contribute to the home, this can cause hidden anxiety. Your partner makes major financial decisions alone. New car? New investment? New business idea? If these happen without your input, that's a red flag. Celebrities, financial experts, relationship coaches, and money psychologists all agree on one thing. You need your own financial foundation. Not because you're planning for the worst, but because you deserve stability. Open your own savings and emergency accounts. Even if you're in a loving, secure relationship, having a personal financial cushion gives you peace, options, and confidence. Have transparent money conversations. Not the "you spent how much on that" kind. More like, what are our financial goals? What are our habits? Who manages what? What do we both have access to? If the conversation feels uncomfortable, that's exactly why it needs to happen. Financial insecurity isn't about how much money you have. It's about how much control, access, and stability you feel. If a billionaire can feel financially unsafe, then the rest of us should feel empowered, not embarrassed, to admit when we're struggling or uncertain. Because you're not alone. And you're definitely not damaged. You're human. And now that you're aware, you're powerful. Whether you're earning minimum wage or managing a multi-million-dollar business, you deserve to feel financially safe in your life and in your relationships. Kim's experience is a reminder that financial empowerment isn't about wealth. It's about awareness, independence, and stability. What part of this article hit you the hardest? Have you ever felt financially unsafe in a relationship, past or present? What steps are you ready to take toward financial independence? Drop your thoughts. Share your story. You never know who you might inspire.